Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. This is Allison, and if you're new here on the channel, I provide holistic health and wellness content for Black women over the age of 50 to inspire them to live the life that they desire and deserve, age gracefully, and obtain optimal health. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make spaghetti using raw zucchini noodles and how to make your own raw spaghetti sauce. So here I have this little kitchen gadget where I am making my zucchini noodles. I purchased this little device. I think I got it on Amazon if I'm not mistaken. But as you can see here, it's easy to make your zucchini noodles using this very affordable little device that I have here. I'll put the link to it in the description section of this video. And if you are looking for some quick and easy ways on how to make a healthy plant-based meal, um, try this recipe out. It's very, very simple, no cooking whatsoever, and it's done in absolutely no time. This recipe is great for like if you're trying out like a meatless day. Give this recipe a try. I'm certain you will enjoy it. But I have in this recipe I use about two zucchinis. I have some other recipes on my site, so if you're looking for some other quick, easy to prepare plant-based or vegan recipes, then check out I will include the playlist in the description section of this video. I also have another video available if you want to learn how to make some other raw meals, raw tacos to be exact, using walnuts and pecans. So here are all of the noodles that I made. Again, I used two zucchinis, two medium-sized zucchinis. Now here are all of my ingredients that I'm using to make my sauce. I've chopped up some yellow onions. I have 2 cloves of garlic here. I diced up, that's a half of a red pepper. Here are some of the tomatoes that I'm using. They have already been washed. I'm also using some sun-dried tomatoes. Here's the brand that I use, the brands that I use. And here are just some of my seasonings. I put in some paprika. I had some cayenne pepper, garlic powder, some onion powder, and some oregano. And feel free to use your own seasoning, whatever you normally would use for your spaghetti. So the first thing I'm going to do now, I just cut the tomatoes in half or in a quarter and just put them in the blender. You want to make sure that you're just moving the tomatoes down so they can be chopped up nicely. The next thing that I'm doing is now I'm going to add my diced red peppers and onions and my not olives, but my garlic. So I'll add them in here. So the next thing that I'm doing, I'm now adding all my sun-dried tomatoes to the mix. Now it's time to add my seasoning. Another thing about my tomatoes, they weren't fresh out of the refrigerator. I took them out of the refrigerator earlier that day to make sure that they weren't cold. They were room temperature. So here I'm just going in and adding my seasoning. And there was no particular amount. I just did it to taste. So again, as long as it's low sodium, feel free to add as little or as much as you want. I also added some fresh cilantro to the mix. And you can add fresh cilantro, you can add fresh basil, rosemary, fresh parsley, any herbs, there's fresh herbs that you have, feel free to add those, add, add it to the mixture. Now it's time to blend everything together. And you want to blend it to where the consistency is nice and thick. If it's a little watery, feel free to add more sun-dried tomatoes. And I didn't try this, and I thought about this a little later, maybe even adding maybe like an avocado or something to thicken it up. But I just added more sun-dried tomatoes to make sure that it wasn't watery. Adjust your seasoning if you like. If it's not what you want, just continue to add as much as you want. And here I did my first taste test, and it was still a little bit too watery for me. So, and the ingredients weren't really chopped up well, so I just went back and continued to blend. And you want the consistency where it's nice and thick, where it looks like spaghetti sauce that you would buy in a jar. Now it is done, and you see how nice and thick it is. As I mentioned earlier, I went back and I added some more sun-dried tomatoes to it just to thicken it up. And you can see here as I'm pouring it, it is nice and thick, and it's delicious too. And it smells great. You can smell the cilantro that I put in here. And you just pour it over your zucchini noodles and just mix it together. This dish is nice and healthy. Again, this is great for one of those days when you want to have like a meatless day or a meatless meal. Just give this a try. You want to mix it in well. And see, there you have it. I'm going to top it with some avocados and add some more cilantro to it. I love avocado. And here's the cilantro. And there you have it. I did go back and add some pepper to it.